Good afternoon. It's Sunday, October 12th, and welcome to another episode of Redneck Tailgators. We're live here at South Padre Island. I'm celebrating me and my wife's anniversary. It's 48 years, 24 for her and 24 for me. This is our second annual trip here to South Padre to celebrate our anniversary. Kind of fell in love with it this time of year. It's bird watching season, just getting kicked off. The bay fishing is really good in October, and all the college crazies are not here. It's really kind of a bunch of blue hairs like myself, and her job description this week is to keep the 7-year-old blue hairs off me. Old Roberta from Facebook, keep her off me this weekend. But anyway, I think we're gonna make it a tradition. We're really having a good time. South Padre's kind of, if you look at the town, it's, you know, kind of stuck in the 80s, a little crusty, but we kind of like that vibe. It's not gentrified, and just really enjoy it. So anyway, people are saying, Swab, all you've talked about in your first episodes is hunting. Well, we're going to talk a little fishing in this episode. And then I had people say, why are they calling you Swab? Well, I'll tell you why they call me Swab. Swab is slang for shrimp. And I've had shrimp every day I've been here so far. I love shrimp. So my good buddy, Tic Tac with Texas Hog Barrels, gave me the nickname Swab. So that's where I get that. But anyway, we're gonna do some fishing tomorrow. We have a fishing trip booked with Captain Murphy's Island Tours. So I'll give them a duck rating after we're done with the trip, and hopefully they'll put us on some fish, and I'll give them a good duck rating. Some plugs for South Padre. We ate at Josephine's this morning, and I had the blackened shrimp Benedict. And I have to give Josephine 9.5 ducks out of 10. I can't give anybody a 10, but I'm going to give 9.5 for the deliciousness of the food. I don't know if that's a word. Deliciousness. They had a little lady playing the guitar, a little live music. The vibe is great. The environment's great, and the food is amazing. So if y'all make it down to South Padre, I highly recommend Josephine's for breakfast. Another plug, Ted's with Ted's Repair. He got the Gunsmoke trivia question right last week. The answer was for Chester Good. Dennis Weaver played Chester Good, so he's getting a free Farrell Calhoun hat. And I want to go ahead and plug them again. They do great work. They've been servicing spray rigs, paint spray rigs for 17 years in Austin. If you're out in the hill country and you don't have time to drive to Austin, bring your rig to my shop. Give me notice so I can have the hot donuts ready, and I'll take your rig to Ted's Repair in Austin, no charge. I'll do it free. And then when we get the rig there, he'll call you with the diagnosis, and he won't charge you anything until you and he'll tell you how much and what's wrong, and then he'll fix your rig if you give him the green light. Anyway, those guys are great. Been doing it for 17 years in beautiful Austin, Texas. Another plug is Tropical Roof Products. I thought this would be appropriate since we're on the coast. They make this product in Florida. It's 100% silicone roof coating. It comes in 5 colors: white, light gray, dark gray, reflective tan, Santa Fe, and safety yellow. This is a fantastic product. You can hear the music jamming there. My neighbor had a leaky metal roof for years and years, couldn't get it to stop. We coated the whole roof with this 100% silicone. His roof is not leaking, and he's very, very happy. Tropical Roof Coatings, you get that from me, Farrell Calhoun. Great product. I want to talk about my mom's book, Wings Over Luckenbach. This is a fantastic story of my great-great-grandfather, Jacob Brodbeck. Came over from Germany, flew an airplane. The Wright brothers were either not born yet, or they were babies when he flew an airplane. He is the father of aviation in Germany, and he's starting to get his due in the United States, especially in Texas. There's a bust of him in downtown Fredericksburg. My mom spent blood, sweat, tears writing this book. It's a great story. 70% of it is facts, 30% of it is fiction. I mean, if she would have done 100% facts, she would have fallen asleep after chapter 1. But so she had to throw a little bit of fiction in there to make it really readable and enjoyable. But she based her fiction on all of her research and studies. She based her fiction on facts. So it's an awesome read. I'm going to have my mom, the author, at the bust, Jacob's Bust in downtown Fredericksburg on Main Street, in an episode in the future, and she can tell you more about this book. Awesome book. Any of my buddies at church, if y'all are interested in this book, bring a $20 bill to church next Sunday and let me know you want a book, and I'll bring you a book next Sunday at church. Anyway, it's a great read. Real proud of my mom. I think that's it for the plugs. Let's get into... Oh, we have one more thing booked this evening. It's called Lucha Libre Wrestling in Port Isabel. I don't know if y'all have seen the movie Nacho Libre with Jack Black. I'm hoping he's going to be there this evening. But anyway, we're going to go check out Lucha Libre Wrestling. So hopefully we'll have some footage from Lucha Libre and some footage from our redfish, trout, and flounder fish tomorrow at the end of this. So stay tuned. When this is over, you can maybe catch some footage. College football. Last week, I went 8-2 for the whole year. I'm 37-13. This weekend, we kind of got the cart before the horse. We left Saturday morning, and we got here at 1:30. And I usually go hunting in the morning, and I go ahead and do my picks before 11, before all the games kick off. But we barely got here in time for Red River. So what I did is I watched Red River, and I tried not to look at the ticker taker for all the other scores. So I'm still going to pick the games. I promise you, I didn't look at the scores. I was just focused on Red River, and what a game it was for the Horns. Anyway, Alabama at Mizzou. Woo, good one. Get out your popcorn for this one. Both Missouri's undefeated. Alabama's only got 1 loss. I'm still riding with Alabama. I think they're really going to roll for the rest of the year. I got Bama in a close one on the road at Mizzou. Ohio State at Illinois. I'm still going to say Ohio State's the best team in the country. They're the reigning national champions, and their quarterback is playing great. So I'm going to say Ohio State is going to take the victory on the road. Washington State at Ole Miss. I think this one could get a little dicey, but I like Ole Miss at home. Indiana at Oregon. Woo-wee, this is a get one. I think College Game Day is here. Indiana undefeated, Oregon undefeated. If they were playing in Indiana, I would give them a chance, but I think Oregon's got too much at home. Florida at the Aggies. Man, if Florida was in the swamp, I'd pick Florida, but I'm going to go ahead and take the Aggies at home in a rock fight. I think Aggies got a great team this year. Quarterback's playing good, defense playing good, and they got a wonderful coach. Michigan at USC. I'm going to go ahead and take the Trojans at home, but this one could be pretty exciting. Georgia at Auburn, a SEC tilt. Ooh, this is a get one. I'm going to go and take Georgia in a close one on the road. South Carolina at LSU. I like LSU at home. Arizona State at Utah. This is a good game. Man, I think I'm going to take the Utes at home in a close one. And then the game I got to see, OU at Texas. I'll be honest with you, going in, I would not pick Texas in this game. This was going to be a no pick for me originally because I can't pick against my own team. But the formula for success in this game is run the ball and not have turnovers, play physical, and usually the team with the most experienced quarterback wins. So Oklahoma checked all those boxes going in. They had Mateer playing, more experience. Played at Washington State. He's got a lot more experience than Arch. They've been playing better defense, and they've been running the ball better than us because we have not been running the ball. Well, Texas totally flipped the script. The quarterback played great. Arch played great, took care of the ball, no turnovers. Mateer had 3 picks. We ran the ball, and we played great defense, and we got the victory. So that was awesome, and I'm fired up about that. Kind of saved their season. Anyway, next week we're going to be in Fredericksburg doing a whitetail / wild hog hunt. And then the weekend after that is going to be awesome. We're going to be in beautiful, and maybe not so beautiful, Lake Jackson, Texas, unless you like chemical plants, mosquitoes, and humidity. But we're going to be there at our family lake that we've had in the family for 40 years. There's going to be a biologist there shocking the fish. We have guys coming with crossbows and compound bows to stick 6-foot alligator guards that we're trying to get rid of. They're apex predators. That's part of the shock program. We're going to try to shock some fish, get a fish count, get some of these gar out of there. And we're just going to have a great time. That is going to be very interesting. We also have scuba divers, interns that are going to go down and dive to the bottom of the lake, find these old boats that have been sunk for 20 years, and retie fresh buoys to these boats. And then we're going to fish for crappie over these boats, and they'll be marked by the buoy. So they're going to do that for free since they're interns. And all that's going to be on that episode coming up in 2 weeks, and we're very excited about it. So we'll see you next week in Fredericksburg. And that's all I got today. Hook 'em. My first ever stingray.
You got me and Ray.
Yeah. Another stingray.
I got excited there. That one looked like something.
I thought that was something else. Oh well. That would have been exciting. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. There goes the rocket. See the rocket? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
What is that?
Look at this rocket blasting off, y'all.
What is that?
Look at this. Look at this rocket.
Oh my goodness. Ooh. What in the world?
There it goes. That is Elon Musk's space rocket.